It is that time. We have got Dagger, Smash noted. Peepin' James is going to come in. I believe, Ethan, you have the Dagger.
I do have the Dagger, but it is a dagger of positivity, and a dagger of praise. I don't know. It's hard, isn't it? It's not good. It's not good webcasting when that happens. Anyway, I've seen Durant play in person 2 times. I'm normally one of the people who throws a ceiling over his potential because it's easy to call him a one-dimensional scorer, but upon watching him more and based on how he's playing this year, there is such a monodimensionality, to pronounce that word, to the way he scores. It really breaks down a defense. His lateral movement, him and Harden both actually just have great lateral movement with the dribble, and they just weave and slalom through the defense so nicely. It's wondrous to see in person. Of course, it's great to see on TV as well. It's a very uncontroversial dagger, which is that Durant is really, really, really awesome. That's all I have to say on that.
That's breaking news. I'm glad you let us in on that little insight. Here is my smash. I am not going to be so positive. The part of All-Star Weekend where Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal pick their rosters for the rookie-sophomore game is going to be a complete disaster. Anytime you have Shaq thinking on his feet, I think Barkley will be fine. I think Shaq is going to make it a complete train wreck, as Andrew Lynch just said. It is going to be horrible, horrible, horrible television that will give all of us bloggers plenty to ridicule about.
Oh,
that is
man.
My smash.
It's gonna be resentment fueled. It's like Shaq's gonna pick not Dwight Howard for the first 3 rookies. It's just not even gonna make sense.
Someone's gonna pick Rubio twice. I can already see it. Peepin' James, what do you got for the noted?
Rubio twice.
My noted is about Brandon Jennings. I'm gonna note that the last 2 games have been really weird for him. I thought he should be an All-Star. I still think he should be an All-Star based on how he's played for most of this season, but I was at the Raptors-Bucks game last night, and the Bucks won. He played well enough for them to beat the Toronto Raptors, but he didn't really try to get in the paint very much, and he's really gotten better at that this season, but if he keeps playing like this, I think it shows that something is going on with that team and with Skiles, because Steven Jackson has kind of admitted that he doesn't want to be there, and he and Brandon seem like they're really tight, so I'm kind of just worried about that team and worried about Brandon in general, despite the awesome season that he's had so far.
Steven Jackson is so good at just detonating teams and infiltrating them like a sleeper cell, being charismatic enough to become friends with everybody, and then being massively unhappy to poison the situation. He is, and also ask for a new contract. He is a genius. He's like Nixon. Steven Jackson is. It's impressive.
He's just like Nixon. I think you just found Anthony Bain's next Photoshop right there.
Yeah, except, Nixon, I don't know if he necessarily had the same amount of charisma. I think Steven Jackson is more like Nelly. I think that's the connection to drive home.
See, I don't know. I think Nixon had more altercations at nightclubs than we care to remember, and I think it's a perfect comparison.
Oh, interesting. Andrew Lynch says, I demand that Bogut be Kissinger. Maybe Steven Jackson is Kissinger. I don't know. We're going to have to ruminate on this one, and hopefully we'll have some time to do it next time. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in to HoopSpeak Live. Thanks so much to James for running the ship so steadily, even when I attribute the wrong story to Howard Beck in an interview. And thanks for all your questions, and we'll see you next week. See you, everybody.